Start gives them energy.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU
Let's get this going.
taking on the winners of 5 straight, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Golden Bears will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Against some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. So California's offense comes on the field first today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
We'll try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Golden Bears will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. But he's got some space here. Touchdown, SMU. A huge special teams score. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying.
I took it. You know, I took it. That's how they dribble.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's another fumble. Well, scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
And that run produces a decent game.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass is dropped in. Fleetwood had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Golden Bears will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Ball fielded at the 45. Touchdown, Mustangs! The special teams produce a score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a... Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You want some ribs? And
No, I don't want anything.
I was about to get.
Okay.
Restaurant. Nothing like access. You can experience a lot. For a life like need a car. There's nothing.
That's my go-to. Our battery. Golf. $40.
You bet.
team.
2 more left.
Okay.
Go. Representing. Well qualified.
Giving a that. No, when you
We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
There's LeBron. Play where you
So we'll kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Yes, SMU. This offense will be the first up today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other.
Mic check, mic check.
One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to
Look.
all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go hand-to-hand. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And tackled there by the defense.
Winning these games.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going.
The game starts so weird tonight, so I couldn't get a play in for the late night stuff. And I missed y'all because I was out Carolina in the neighborhood.
Have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go.
Max, he wants to not do absolutely nothing.
And they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
Paul George doing anything?
Yeah, he did go, but then that other thing, I don't think nothing else is hitting.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver.
Paul George
The ball
did
comes
pretty
out
good.
that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football.
Is my thing updated? Check it out.
That game's over already, though.
Oh, because mine showing it's in
6-2
the
game.
mine showing it's in the second quarter or so. Paul George shit. House Bruises and apparently England got a full play for 60. Mitchell Robinson get 6 more point rebounds. Alex Sarr only attempted 6 field goals. Really?
Let alone trying to get their hands on it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run space, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I'm running the offside team.
That's the 40. Number 20. Inside the and he's into the end zone. There's a flag now. This might be coming back.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Try to run it up the middle.
Hey,
Chris, textbook
Hey,
job
Clemson.
by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that
Stouts.
play from being bounced to the outside.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Blocking
That's how you
the
take
ball. That's
advantage of an
fucking
opportunity. Your defense sets you up in
garbage.
great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And you drop. Wow. Yeah.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
So
Touchdown.
ridiculous.
25. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates. minutes, Kurt. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up with a first down at the 41.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Next. Anthony Davis after his best.
Oh, thank God it was a red pass. That was going to be picked off.
Right now.
That's gonna be a penalty. Yeah. I hate when these DBs throw the receiver out of bounds, like every time. Got frickin' press pro, and you're getting pushed out of bounds. Yeah.
It's a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? QB to the tight end for a completion. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. The timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun the linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. One more play before they head to the locker room. And they're going to throw now on first down. The ball is caught. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me
Man,
the
my
most creative man in
freaking Syracuse is
broadcasting for
decimated
nothing,
with
though.
freaking transfer
And
portal
on that note,
people
time to throw
leaving.
it back to our guys at the stadium.
He lost 3 running backs. 3 running backs.
Did you have it? Was they like playing last year or they?
It was Yassine Willis, our starting running back, and then
All right,
we had the
Kevin,
track
thank you for the
star
update.
Malachi James, he left, and then Jaden Hart, which was a redshirt freshman, we lost him too. So, to be honest with you, I don't. What are you saying?
Gonna say y'all get a new running back coach or something?
Running back coach? No.
Or
The same.
Kick this away to start the
We'll
second.
You know,
see.
look at this. People trying to get more money. Because remember, Willis was making, he was our leading rusher, so I think he was going to get more money. But,
Returner choosing to field this one.
yeah, decent amount of
Returner
people.
brought down by the coverage team.
Unless they're assuming that we're going to get somebody.
Back out onto the field.
Hoping so.
They're looking for some points
I
to
don't
jump
really
on
see
top
any.
here as we get the third quarter going.
Dylan Stewart announced he's staying today.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football.
That's brings trucks.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I don't know.
Love the timing here between the quarterback
Doing something,
and his
I don't know.
receiver. Pick up some positive
staying.
yards, and I continue to be impressed.
Cause they got the people. They brought in the Penn State defensive line coach.
Complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know he's got like his track record with Parsons and
On first and 10 here, looking at
Abdul
We gotta
Carter
get
and
We got the guy that was from Clemson was at Penn State.
getting down, but very close to the first down marker.
Michael. all
Up
those
the line for
people.
second
So
down and very short.
we have
down.
him too. Oh, he did at South Carolina
To
too.
throw. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Position coaches.
And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
We also got Juan Castillo as our offensive line coach. That's pretty great.
Dad, it's an emergency.
what?
It's an emergency. You're looking.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone.
We're about to start a fire in here.
An opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's good for a first down near the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And now the handoff. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up with the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Setting up for a second down play. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Quick catch over the middle.
Sting tight end is kicking my behind.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game.
I think this is the one you sent. If Castle could get 3 PAs and Reeves could get at least 4 assists to push, 1.5 assists.
I double my man.
Yeah. Call that blitz here by the defense coordinator.
You double?
Oh,
yeah.
It
was 6. Yeah, Alex Sarf screwed me.
By the time he got the ball in his hands, the
Wow,
linebacker's right in his face.
when I clicked on it, it showed that as a 5.
They got him for a loss.
Well, the
Looks
only
like
thing
a
I
player
didn't
was
flex
down
it.
injured at that last play. We'll take a
So
timeout
if
to
I hit
check
it,
out.
Oh, then you gonna hit nice.
Important play
Yeah.
right
I had
here.
72.50,
Close
but
game, fourth quarter,
if
third and long.
I don't, then I get to.
Out of the
Oh, so that
gun
means
now on
if
third
Castle
down.
did something, so I just need 2 more PA.
He just got an assist. He just got an assist.
Need more.
Clemson getting set with a first
Need
and
more.
10 now.
More assists. First of all, why are they down by so much?
It's Phoenix, man. Phoenix, they don't have a number for Phoenix, man. Phoenix is busting they behind.
Tackle made after a solid run by the
And I don't think Luka playing it then.
to secure the upset. This one came in the
got
lower
18.
intends on proving a point.
Yeah, Luka not playing it then.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game. And a chance for the...
Wait, Austin Reeves was coming off the bench?
Yeah, because remember he coming off an injury.
This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a...
But I thought he's still gonna get. I thought he's still gonna get his. But I thought he was gonna start because Luka wasn't gonna play.
Oh.
Cause
Even
Luka
though
hurt.
he's doing good for 12 minutes, he has 11 points, 1 rebound. Wait, I only need 2 assists.
2 assists. You got 3. It said 3.
Fields it just outside the goal
Yeah,
line.
2 assists. That's right. Because he had 1. You said he needed 5.
He should have 2 before when I was
Oh,
Drive now backed up to 15.
Yeah, he needs 5 to go over.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle
He
made
pushes, I'm
after
okay
a
with it.
big
I would
gain.
love for him to get over.
Time taken away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish.
And the one that I sent to you guys that had like all the dealership. Monster, I'm going to tell you something. There's a reason why they didn't
It's a
get
nice
over that
completion, but it's
motherfucker. I'm going to tell you.
kind of another short
Yeah.
game. Defense is keeping
It's a waste of
everything in
space.
front. I think the offensive
Waste of
Looking
space.
for a deep completion.
I thought it was going to be against his former team. He's going to try.
Brings up the third down. Defense loading up the DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Going to pick up the third and short through the
Took
air.
his money and ran
Looking for
with
a
it.
late deep shot. Pass
Giannis,
is
let's
in.
Bucks team
Scores.
with their ass.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, hey, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick if you recover.
I gotta say, Victor, when he plays
you got a chance to win the game.
OKC,
Extra point.
he don't
he
care.
don't care. He's going after him.
I
Yeah.
believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
They play him good. Look at Harrison Barnes, 20 points.
Does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there. by
Michael
the
Porter freaking hit his points fucking thing in the first half, or first quarter.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take and run out the clock and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Roto, I play you in the in our league.
All right, well, whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, dog.
Ahead.
Hey, get this L.
We can go ahead and get this L. Your team's 10 times better than my team.
I'm learning this quarterback, man.
Learning a quarter. I'm learning an entire team that I didn't even get to pick.
I know, but
That's what I'm
learning
That's
this
what I'm
quarterback.
doing. Yeah. You're learning. I'm learning an entire team. I don't even know my freaking QB coach. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know him.
Do it, the cat.
All right. Living that.
Might be tough. You're today. Scholar, South Carolina's 5 state. Isn't easy. Start saving any amount. Group 3. Even family 2. Shop with a smart, easy way to save for college today at FutureScholar.com.
Everyone's here. Holidays. Friends.
To my viewers, this is brought to you by Kings Creek Black Label Brown Sugar Whiskey. Went to Total Wine on Saturday. Wanted to see how I sampled the Kings Creek cider, and it's really good. I was like, I'll try the whiskey too. A little sweet, but it's good. Castle hit. Now you just waiting on Reeves.
Come on,
Reeves. There have been some things that you can count on.
played in tie
If
game.
you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who
Fucking
can do
weak
that
ass
in this
people.
I need Cunningham to hit 5 free throws, and he ain't even got to the line yet.
As we'll see a team looking to make it back
They
to
up
the
30 to
Super
18, man. They about to blow the Kings out, man.
Taking on the winners of 6 straight. the
Why can't everybody be
Washington
like Russell Westbrook?
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys,
I
we
had
are
1,000
ready to tee it
Russell
up.
Westbrooks. I'll be happy. Like an entire team of Russell Westbrooks, I think it would be the greatest team of all time. Man. Tell you that.
Definitely gonna hustle.
Man.
Washington likely to try to
Like imagine, just imagine a 7-foot Russell Westbrook. Just imagine. That's scary.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the
Guys,
19.
let's try to be great here. Let's try to make plays, work together. That's their main goal. Working together.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
I know, Coach. We ain't run none of these plays all season. I know.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This coach knows me.
Together.
This coach knows me. I can't run the same plays.
Difficult one to attack. They're a really good
He knows.
Catch you from all angles. So
Got to
I'm interested to watch. How do you mix
together,
up the play
squad.
calling? How do you keep the defense off
Hold
balance?
on.
Because they are a good.
Got the nice
Gets
helmets.
it out to the 20 after he
Jerseys
picks
are
up
nice
the
and
four.
fresh. We gotta make sure
When you reach
their
this point of the
jerseys
season,
are
these
dirty.
types of games,
That's what
top
our job
25
is.
matchups really determine whether
you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season. Now
Gotta
get into
also
the middle
get
of the
pressure.
season, Palmer. Get a chance
times
to
I
show
gotta tell
what
you
you're
that.
about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Etienne. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's the greatest way to
Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
Not doing stupid crap.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line.
That's phenomenal.
An explosive play as he set up.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Hatchett. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his speed.
And then that's red.
Get in the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
And that's
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Quick step and go. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Complete to the left. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down.
And of course, he's not just jumping. He's just going to sit there and try to catch it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run from the shotgun. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Oh, I didn't realize John Collins was starting.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
That's gonna be good for the assist thing, but I would have bet him more.
17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
Robinson didn't get 9. Oh my gosh. I mean, Carl Thomas is playing too much.
It's actually another guy, the French dude.
First down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
This bullshit.
Pick up on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it behind the line.
What kind of block? Oh, come on.
Went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, come on, man. You got to throw it higher than that.
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20.
So fucking fake, dog.
And team's a 99 speed, 99 acceleration guy.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal.
Man, you were supposed to knock his block off focus. What is that?
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Wideout trying to get it in.
Come the fuck on, man.
Marking down at the 2, the excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Everybody be doing that. Fucking is always open, man.
As they
Playing
get set to
people.
snap
Yeah,
the time,
everybody can
winding
play
down
great
here in the
coverage.
quarter.
It's great.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
I switched me to the wrong man.
Grab the short pass to put the Saints on
It's
board.
fucking hard.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two
Difference
guys have
in
been
this
repping
game
in
is
practice
my
over
user
and
skill.
over and over.
Not
It's paying
fucking
dividends
getting
now and
ass.
again.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Just like in the Ultimate Team, I freaking played somebody freaking with 96s and shit. Fucking.
And he's
Thank
not
God
gonna
I
take
have
the
some
touchback.
user skills.
He's got great speed. Got him in the room. There he goes.
I got good blocking on that one.
They won't get
His
it.
speed.
It's a touchdown.
Like I said, I got
Maybe they
screwed
thought
over
if they
this
kicked
season.
it
Like
into
I
the
can
end
win
zone
games,
that he
but I
wouldn't
ain't gonna
dare
win it
bring
all.
it back.
Type shit.
Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed.
It screwed me up because the way I got my thing is built like a factory kind of thing, next man up kind of thing, like the 49ers built their team. But now I'm stuck. Nah, I'm top heavy. I ain't got no bench. Ain't got no bench. And so next year I'm screwed up for the next 2 years. I got to rebuild.
If you you're fine. Like, you're fine. This is actually maybe gonna be a way better team. Way better team.
I couldn't hit transfer portal to get the staying power guys. That's true.
I didn't recruit at all.
Yeah.
I'm going based upon what they had.
Pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have.
See, like Gandy, even though he already got one pick, but he playing out of position, he can't handle that zone.
And off from the shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got forward into 35.
And those body blows really matter. Like,
It's off
I
of
want to
mine
be
and
able to
Buck.
hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Looking for a deep man.
This is red again. Like, come on. I finally got a guy to beat
Going
him.
for broke on second down, but third down.
Come on.
Trying to pick up a first
You
down.
gotta start for what?
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This one's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts.
I went for conservative tackle, and he's wow.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Got his man on the right. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Somehow fits it into the
Your blocker got there just in time. I had that pick. I read that play from the start. I was jumping that. I was jumping that. Oh,
You're not gonna get that at all. You're not gonna
operating in the red zone.
That was a terrible block. 63 should have fucking leveled his helmet. Should have been cracked. That's how bad that should have been.
On the run, still looking. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He caught it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Woo! Come on, y'all.
That's how you.
How y'all let?
That's why you got 80. That's why.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man.
How y'all let him? Oh my
The
gosh.
comeback is more than on now. Like they got the touchdown, they
Why
cut
the
into the lead.
Get off the
You wanna
team.
stop
You're just
it,
gonna
go
be
into half,
Mr.
get all the
Infirmary.
juices,
Get
all
off the team.
excitement, and be like, listen, the passing
Is it the same guy over and over?
Yes, the same freaking guy. He's a lineman.
And he's
No
going to
use
try
to
to
freaking
return
trying
this
to-
one.
Come.
Makes a move.
Shit.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Problem is, because I don't got a lot of freaking players on this damn team. So these are the same guys that are playing on defense and shit. So they're freaking
They're tired.
getting tired.
Don't
So
kick
it's
it to him
bullshit.
anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy.
Leg cramps.
Don't
Oh,
let that guy
what?
touch it again.
Oh wow.
He'll try to
They
add
got freaking
another
just
to
make a
their
play
lead.
and then freaking just get, come on, get it up.
And the point after is good.
Giving you
Let's go
fucking
to the studio now and check
3
in with Kevin
points.
Connors. Kevin, what do
Could
you
be a
got?
tie
Fellas,
game.
it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You see all this movement in football now. All the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt. Brings it down on the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they're trying to get more points on the board before the break. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got it.
Fucking play, dog.
Short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Talking about, man. That is
This
what
offense
I'm
is showing
talking
you it
about.
doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
I'm trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Give me that.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Pass is incomplete and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Fucking read him
Well, the offense
late
taking a shot
there.
after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half.
And he passes on the touchback.
Yeah, these guys, they can't block shit.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance.
61.
If you made it, you another guy.
Doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to
freaking
be more
weak
physical.
ass
I don't think this is a
16.
scheme
Like,
question about
come
trying
on.
different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision
big
that they're going to be tougher
like
here in the
it.
second half so that they can win this game.
The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Gamecock. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting.
That's why you came back, Pill. That'll make you a first-round pick right there.
It's great, B. 69 overall right time.
Take it all the way back to the house for 6.
It's still going on his highlight tape.
And then he goes out against Trent Williams. He gets his fucking ass beat into.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the
Every time I get something, that shit happens. It's great.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll move the tight end. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
This fucking dime shit should be banned.
Quickly, minimal gain there.
Fucking hate that shit.
First down. The Huskies
Don't fucking.
second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building. And you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Snap from the gun on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up.
Double team, and they're freaking not letting me do that.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just traded all
can't
the
get out
suspense out of the
because he's
fourth down
freaking tired.
conversion, moving the chains easily.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got room at the 35. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Washington. And the comeback is on. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the
You just sit there and watch him catch it. Come on.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into motion.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
From the gun, the ground game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gives it on the option. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
From the gun, give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch. You meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football.
Hey, come on!
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking down the middle. Nice man. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing it. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver.
Hauls it in the first down and more. And with a
Big bodies. That's why I got big receivers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 17 to Sam Houston. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And he just
He jumped up in the air because it was a red throw.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead
Yes,
of
you're
himself on
back.
that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, come on, make the tackle.
the mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
Come on.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Gosh, just straight missed the block.
Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Setting up the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And how about this offense running?
You done hurt one of my backs. I can't.
Being a more physical squad, and this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts.
Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And I think this
Yellow,
will go
he's
a
still
long way
faster
in
than my
determining the
time
outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Got the first down and more. What a good
My guy's still getting hurt. This guy's yellow still running. Well, how realistic is this game? Tell me.
And that's
Come
the
on.
challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Nice move to keep running. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there was the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He got hit.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Kane.
Hey, the defense is going to give you those all day. We're late in the game now. They've got the big lead. Expect them to play big zone defense and try to keep the football in front of them. If you want to throw it short, they're just going to rally to the ball and just bleed this game out.
Grab near the marker. It's Kane. Turning it on.
Good job, Kane. At least you showing heart, bro.
Pick up the first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Kane. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. But how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw again.
Of course, he plays underneath there. That's such bullshit.
Bringing it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I was in cover 2.
They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And they come up with a huge pick 6.
And I told him playing
one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're
try to build over the top.
Flip the game on a dime.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Cade. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Man, if you
Hits the crease. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making it.
That's not the play I called.
Snagged out of the air. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
Oh, you got it.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
50-50, man. You
Well,
gotta
the defense
get
didn't
that.
get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understanding they're down.
Pressure and
I'm going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my
Pressure
nickels, my
and
dimes.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
And then this
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks.
See if he could
He
throw it.
lobs one high down the left side. A sensational
Thank God.
grab down the field.
Dane's
They
fine.
try to at least
They're
put
fine
a
with me,
positive
dog.
spin on the end of this
This
game. Washington wants to go quickly. Back to pass, it's Cook. Dances away to buy time. Got it! Touchdown, Huskies! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
So maybe just to make the final score look a little better, they'll go for 2 here. Lipstick on a pig, anybody? He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
Nice execution.
You just get this.
Cut it to 3 is a big
Maybe do a
now.
beautiful
You gotta
heave
find
and
a
score.
way to get it done. Kick the top of the football, get that thing rolling, get a good bounce on this onside kick, and who the heck knows what can happen.
That's why they
Catches
call them
that
the
with
hands
ease.
team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Good game.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack.
You should take a tackle from me.
Seen all the big fella. See what you. Game to go.
Oh, I'm bringing the big fella.
Johns. Side by side, one. Please turn on.
It's the dog. It's the dog. It's the dog.
Protect your pet with Progressive. One note.
Doesn't work. Get the
Good call.
Plus, when you trade in your life, anything that ends up playing.
Keep with it. You won. You can't believe for the most game. You've been happy. Doing it. You don't.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 12 team of the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sooners will put total leather and will get started. Looking for blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Carolina's offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football.
Oh, you gotta be
And
kidding.
the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown Sooners! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running back searching for a hole. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grab over the middle, attaching. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find.
Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Oh, they're after him! Got his man on the outside. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Sooners want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Leaves him with the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the draw. Gets away from one, finds room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge, but it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Got it inside the tracks. Touchdown, South Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This dude did a shovel pass. Wow.
Scanning the field, it's Betts. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, they just wear you out.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Under fire. Pulls it in. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Sooners decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hatchett. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hatchett. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical.
He's got it. First down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Floating away. On the line deep down the right side. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Punch it out of the air. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down.
Your foul for this. The 30.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I'm just gonna call it right up.
All right. These.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They're going to run it. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Betts. Spins away from the defense. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Behind his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Makes the grab. It's Clark. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Shows him the stiff arm. Fights off the defender. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here in a situation where maybe he's sneaking a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to be ready to execute in the red zone.
Dropping back, it's Betts. Got his man in the middle. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third down after the run. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Share a little life. Thinking wish list. 0% APR fund. Thinking vehicles plus $2,000.
Walmart. I want to be.
Get. It's no fun. Oh, be mine.
It feels.
Who's the
Fat case. New customer. Tell you.
Who are you gonna find? I'm gonna show you a loophole. This holiday.
How come? The clip.
My wife is trying to go out tonight, knowing her social battery is depleted. When was the last time you went out? I get it. Do you want to go out? What would you rather be doing? So take your ass downstairs. I got your bonnet laid out, your pajamas laid out, and I got Love Island on replay. What about Keisha? Don't worry about Keisha. Get your ass down there, girl. I'm texting Keisha right now with my feet telling her you ain't gonna make it. Out here trying to drain my girl's social battery. It must be out her damn mind. My wife is trying to go out tonight, knowing her social battery is depleted. When was the last time you went out? I get it. Do you want to go out? What would you rather be doing? So take your ass downstairs.
So what's up with you? Not gonna say nothing to me?
What you want me to say, Trill? You dead wrong.
You dead wrong.
You dead wrong. You dead
How
wrong.
am I dead wrong?
You just bucked at my daddy. What are you talking about?
Buck at your daddy buck calling me, boy.
Trill,
You gotta understand, like,
don't act like he didn't have a reason to do what he did. Furthermore, that is my father.
Taking care of y'all. I've been making sure that
Trill,
y'all good.
and what my daddy told you? What my daddy told you? He said he wished you wouldn't have done that. And now I'm starting to wish the same thing.
I wish I wouldn't have done that. What are you talking about? I'm over there trying to
Because
make
now you're trying to hold something over somebody's head.
I'm not even trying to hold
If
up
that's
your
my
head.
dad, why you didn't just let me talk to my dad? This ain't no random stray in the street.
Calling me,
Right,
boy.
right, because your ratchet baby mama can't get her act
And
together.
I apologize for that, and I said I got it, and I'm gonna handle it, and I still him respect me. But him coming and making, man, I don't care what you're saying. So,
I know you don't. I know you don't, because plenty.
Wish somebody would have showed me this table sooner.
what? Just my mom actually tonight. It's gonna be sweet. Yeah, I'm ready for sure. Everything going good. Man, can't complain.
Bye, girl.
I got this. Mistress. Suck.
What's up? Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. Alright, so this what's going on, bro. You know, things been kind of all over the place. Then they really trying to keep the studio intact, you know what I'm saying? But I ran into a slight problem. The studio ain't really pumping out just yet. You know how I go with the music. It takes some time. I got to build the artists up till the money start coming in. So the trap is what was paying for the studio. You know what I'm saying? That was funding it. But I connect, they got jammed up. The feds. Yeah. I'm saying, we down like 3 bricks, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got left, is 3 bricks. And the Ray Reed movie, bro. That ain't gonna last us a few more days. What we gonna do? What happened to all the other bricks I gave y'all? We were supposed to do, bro. We get busy. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Right? We gotta try it. We gotta wing it, bro. I'm gonna show y'all how to re-rock this thing. You gotta step on it. That ain't what we do, bro. Come on, to the swing. We don't have no choice. We don't have no choice. We push good product, but you gotta think, our peers. Yes, but I'd rather just push out some re-rock product, right? And just tell the clientele it's a bad batch, and then we'll catch them back on the next one. I ain't on it, bro. We been. You wanna tell them it's a bad batch, or you want these folks to pull up and we don't have nothing? See what I'm saying? I'd rather just, they'll go for that. You know how I go with sales, man. Well, they'll go for that. Hey, it's a bad batch. We'll set you straight on the next one, da-da-da. At least we're still making the money off of it. So I can show you how to re-rock that thing. You know what I'm saying? We can take that 3 and we can turn it into 6. You feel what I'm saying? And we just got to stretch that thing out as much as we can. Get as much out of it. You see what I'm saying? But that's all we got. And it'll just buy me some time till I can find me another connect. Find us another connect. All right? Lost. Members like. Did you know that chalkboard? Cozy up next to you.
All right.
All right.
You gonna do a cheers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Hey, you don't belong there. This is my seat. Move! I'm so sorry, ma'am. Would you be able to take my son's window seat? That way he can sit closer to me. No, absolutely not. I don't want the window seat. I want the aisle seat. That's why I chose that seat when I bought my ticket. Okay, I completely understand. How about this? How about you take my other son's seat here, and then he can have your aisle seat? That way that my kids can be all on the same row. Or how about this? I stay in the seat I bought, and all of you stay in the seats you bought. Everything okay, Cindy? No, everything is not okay. Society today is so entitled. They think they can take whatever they want. I paid for this seat. Okay. All right, honey, can you go ahead and move over to the window seat? I'll just be a few seats away if you need anything. Come on, Cindy. He's just a kid. So, it's my problem that she wasn't smart enough to book her child next to her? Smart enough? Okay, I actually did book seats for me and my kids to sit together. It's the airline that changed it once we checked in. Yeah, right. That actually happens all the time, Cindy. Maybe just this once you can switch. No, because it isn't just this once. This society coddles kids and parents. They're no better than anybody else on this plane. And I'm putting my foot down. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and move over to the window seat. Really? My seat's right there. I can switch seats with your son if you want. He won't be right close to you, but he'll be closer if he needs anything. Oh, thank you. Are you sure? It's no problem at all. We're all going to the same place. Come on, buddy. She said you can sit here. Thank you. You're welcome. Give these people an inch, they'll take a mile. Mark my words. Do you have any snacks? You've got to be kidding me. I have an important meeting when we land and I need my rest. Minnie, can you try to chew a little bit more quieter, please? A good parent wouldn't actually give her kids chips. Try this instead. Tell them I have the batteries. Do you have the charger? Yeah, I think it's a smart. Let me get it out of the bag. This is ridiculous! I can't take this anymore! I think I have that charger in there. Of course you kids are iPad kids. Makes perfect sense. Let me guess. Single mom with way more kids than she should have? Excuse me? You do know that putting your kids in front of a screen isn't actually raising them? No wonder they don't behave. My children are very well behaved. What do you expect them to do? Just sit up in here for 5 hours staring into space? No. Adults aren't expected to do it, and neither should they. Everyone in here is using some sort of device. You know, parents like you are what's ruining society. Cindy, everything's gonna be okay. No, it is not. We're about to have the biggest meeting of our careers, Robin. We've been after this investor for months. Now we get to meet him in person. I need my calm and I need my rest. Hi, how can I help you? Yes, I am a paying customer on this flight, and I deserve respect and accommodation. But these children are making it impossible. I want you to move them to some other part of the plane where they can't bother anyone. I'm sorry you're frustrated, ma'am, but unfortunately I won't be able to move any of the kids because this flight is almost completely booked out. Well, then I need a new seat. Okay, there is one seat in the back next to the restaurant. What? No, wait, I'm not taking a worse seat. That is unacceptable. You need to fix this. Okay, please don't scream. I do know that there is a seat up in business class if that's acceptable. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, please follow me. And I want a glass of champagne. Let's make this easy on everyone. I can switch seats with your youngest. You can take Cindy's seat, and your other son can take yours. Then you'll all be in the same row. Thank you. Yeah, I would appreciate that. My mom was a single mom. I know how hard traveling alone with kids can be. You're doing a really good job. Thank you. That's very kind. All right, come on, Bella. I'm so sorry about my business partner. She doesn't handle travel particularly well. Does she do anything particularly well? Honestly, no. But she's the one with connections, and our business would flounder without any investments. Sorry. I know that's not your problem. It's not an excuse. She's just stressed. I understand. I mean, traveling isn't fun for any of us. Just why it's important. We all show each other grace. Robin, oh my God, look at the food they give you in business class. Wow, much nicer than a bag of pretzels. Now this is how you fly.
Why does she get to chew so loudly, but I can't?
Excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that?
He was just being a kid. He didn't mean anything by it.
That is no excuse. You need to parent him if you're going to allow him on a plane with real people. Cindy, please.
Excuse me? My children are real people, just as real as you are. You know, I'm really getting tired of you talking to us like that. We've done nothing wrong to you. Go on back to business class or whatever.
Good idea. Oops. It's okay. I get the class up front. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what's gone into her, but that was really over the line.
Yes, it was.
Finally, I was just helping Gemma with her bags. That's not your responsibility. She's the one who chose to have all those kids.
Look at that. You guys finally made it. Gemma.
Hi, Dad.
Okay. I am so glad that you guys finally made it.
Wait, isn't that John right now? Esther? God, it is. What a coincidence. Let's go say hello. No. Let's wait till the meeting later.
So, how was the flight?
It was okay. Till that lady spilled her wine on Bob.
Oh, well, accidents do happen.
It wasn't an accident. She was rude to us the entire flight. She was.
Wait, aren't you Cindy Adams? We're supposed to have a meeting this afternoon.
Yes, I'm Cindy, and this is my business partner, Robin. It is so nice to meet you.
So, you spilled your wine on my daughter?
That was all just a big misunderstanding.
It wasn't a big misunderstanding. You were rude to us the entire flight. You yelled at Betty for eating. Yeah, you were rude to Mom.
Unbelievable. You know what? I don't tolerate bullies. Not around my family, and certainly not in the workplace.
Wait, that's not how it happened.
Are you calling my grandchildren liars?
No, I was just trying
Better yet, I don't think we'll be having that meeting this afternoon, after all. I refuse to invest in a company ran by people I don't respect.
Wait, Dad. Her business partner, Robin, she was kind to us. She was helping us on the flight.
Okay, fine. I'll have the meeting, but only with her.
But we co-own the company.
Not if you want this investment, you don't.
Company needs this investment. We can't do this.
Miss Adams, I advise you to get back on that plane and go home. You're done here. Now, who would like to all go out for milkshake?
Me!
I know you like the sprinkles on top with chocolate, right? Care to join us?
Oh, please do. We'd love to have you.
I'd love to.
That settles it. Sprinkles for everyone.
Hey!
Honored to be on fire out here with you, man. You're on fire, so man. You're fun to watch. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Keep it rolling.
Gentlemen, how are you? Mr. Newberger, pleasure, like always, to see you. Harvey.
Oh, you took it quite nice.
Yeah. Always nice.
All right. The reason I wanted to, you know, this is the end of the year. You got this suit going on.
Let me tell you that if this is about stuff, I have got 3 showings.
I'm not involved in the suit. I'm just trying to see if I can get you guys together, put this thing to rest. I've made a proposal. I haven't run this by Bethany or her attorney either. I'm just sort of being a mediator here.
Okay.
And if you can look over that and see if you can resolve your differences, you're going to have to work together at some point.
No. Since we were kids, Bethany has always had the attention. She's always sought attention. She's been the loudest in the room. That's been fine when we were kids. When I first started in here, working beside her, underneath her, whatever, I told her from the beginning, you have to be mindful the way you talk to people. She gave me the rundown on Chase and on everybody else in here, and I told her that some things need to be fixed. She refuses to take accountability, and that's what all this has been about. Right? None of this is about money. None of this is about anything. She has got to take accountability for something. I'm not interested in any sort of settlement.
Is she going to get this accountability?
I have said how she's going to take her accountability. She's lost, in my opinion, she's lost the privilege to lead this business. Matt has done amazing things at the Buckhead location because it's become an island outside of all this ridiculousness that is Bethany. And I take some accountability for the circus too. I can't lie. But this is, 90% of this is squarely on her. The Christmas party was another factor on that.
Okay, listen, I know it's difficult, but...
Pernell had a Christmas party. He borrowed some money from us, and he paid it back, which was great. But, of course, Bethany went, and she objected to us giving the money, and she showed out and showed her behind. This was recently. This was recently, and as a matter of fact, a room full of people are now even more witnesses to her combative behavior.
I just don't see this getting anywhere. Your objective is you want her out of the business. Yes. And this lawsuit ain't going to do that. One of two things can happen. Either you can lose this entirely, or if you win, all you do is you have some judgment against Bethany. That doesn't get her out of the business.
I would agree with you from a legal perspective, but I think for his purposes, the whole point of bringing forth the suit is to let you guys know that he's serious about his position in the company and that he's serious about bringing the company forward in perpetuity. And at some point in the management of everything, he has not felt seen, validated, or heard in the way that you guys regard Bethany's position and role within the management of the business.
Okay, well, this business is not to be run by sibling rivalry. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I agree, and I think that's what we would like to avoid. Does this settlement agreement at all address business structure?
No.
To kind of meet us in the middle? Because that's obviously what this position is.
I am not interested, Bianca, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in any sort of settlement outside of her no longer being in charge of this building. So we can keep that. If you want to talk about that, then I'm all ears. Until then, we're done. I've said my piece and I've made my price. If she wants to go, we can go.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for calling this meeting. I will continue to do my due diligence with respect. If you could meet us in the middle there with business structure.
I can't do anything about letting somebody else run this business. It's a corporation. You know how a corporation works.
I do, but corporations have structures for a reason, Mr. Newberger. Have a great day.
This has got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh, the 8-year-old son is not ours? It's not mine? Are you serious right now?
I'm in the bathroom.
Are you serious? 8 years? 8 years? 8 years?
boys. You know how it about.
Smash. Pass. Arguably the GOAT. Respectfully, she didn't have to do all that. Double smash. Pass. Smash. That is literally Anthony Richardson. Pass. 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 You know you cannot speak to my manager. Smash. Smash. On some teacher shit? Yeah. Well, hold on. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence's mom for the glow up. Smash. He looks good, but for some reason, pass. Pass. But she looks fun. Yeah, I would. Smash. I was actually really shocked at this. Jared Goff has been in the league for a long time. Smash. Pass, but I feel like she's about whatever. I kinda expected better. Don't know why. That being said, smash. Another one where I just expected better. But pass. I'm not gonna lie, she looks like she will slash your tires, ruin your life, and be super crazy. Smash. It's called karma. You can blame Zach Wilson for this video. Smash.
Give the ball to James Cook and he scores every week. Give it to James Cook right now. No.
This wouldn't have happened if he had used the HO.
Sweet baby. Sweet baby. Sweet kitty.
It's crazy how a cat gets so much attention. But, you know.
Excuse you?
Life is good, man.
So this is what it feels like, huh? I can get used to this. Yeah. Hey, Jacksonville, could you possibly pass me some tea when you have the chance? Why, indubitably. Hey, bro, you're in my spot. What? I was just the 1 seed. Nope, I beat you. You gotta leave. All right, fine, I'll go to the 5 seed. Excuse me, nerd. Get out of my spot. I only lost 1 game, so I went from 1 to 5. Yeah, we won 2. You're my spot. Get out. What's he looking at me like that for, man? I'm gonna get my get back, bro. Trust me. Why, excuse me, gentlemen. Do you have room for one more? Ah, yes, New England. Welcome. Take a seat. Dude, Green Bay's looking at Chicago. Something serious. You're in my spot. What are you looking at, Tampa? Dude, what? You're still in the race? Yeah, we don't really have a shot, but we're not eliminated yet. I said, you're in my spot. It's a new era, bro. Unless you want some problems. Think I'm scared of you, man? Well, hey, guys, break it up. You're not the 1 seed anymore, scumbag. Get out of my way.
Oh, that smells good.
Every one of your clients has something to protect.
Ready to go?
For Phil, it's his family. No. For Al, it's a life at sea.
I'm not going to spend...
So you're technically playing an F sharp, but you're just playing.
Yes. Yes, you're playing because you read my band for me. This is the newest version.
Have you guys had a...
Did you know the chalkboard? Why are you getting your betting picks from fake gurus when you can just do it yourself? Dimers makes it easy to get an edge with tools that help you quickly find where the values are in any...
Don't tell him. This genealogy site has 95% of newspapers that Ancestry will...
So why are so many...
You're doing the most.
Keep it private until you can do it.
Sounds like music in my
DFS optimizers are good, but DFS simulators are better. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a look at the top lineup from our optimizer for a 2-game NFL slate. As you can see, it has...
What is happening? Are you actually reading these?
Hey, what are you doing? Everyone...
Picture this. How much would a $5,000 personal loan cost?
Honestly, it's a bit creepy, but if you sleep like this, ADHD starts to ruin your life. So I had ADHD and it was serious.
So I have to give you $300 just to prove that I can handle credit? Yep. You give us your money, then we lend it back to you with interest. So I'm paying you to borrow my own money? It's how we make sure you're responsible. That makes no sense. Skip the deposit gains. Ava gives you a credit limit of...
Let's manage your... Are you getting sketchy texts? Yeah, that ain't random. That means a site you hit leaked your info.
Here's the truth.
Ma'am, I'm just changing your sheets. All right, thanks. No, because...
Okay, how long do you think you can keep playing?
So yeah, end of the world. Everything frozen solid.
These are all the setup. The number of children is called the family ring. One curve means one child. All lines. To turn a 14.5x multiplier into a 50x multiplier on your DFS entries. This flip on the...
He says he's finally going to try trading with 20...
I wish somebody would have...
If you see one rub...
Sorry. What's up, Lee?
Hey there.
What's up, Lee? Hey.
I was looking for you.
Yeah, I know you was looking for me. Hey, why you doing all that?
What'd I do?
Tamara told me you were there bringing up Emily, talking about some Emily been here or whatever.
I didn't say she'd been here recently.
Yeah, but why you catching an attitude with her, being petty and all that? What's up with that?
I didn't catch no attitude. I wasn't being petty.
I said you weren't being petty.
No.
Telling her that Emily get you all this Christmas and all that.
No, I told her I was busy and she asked me for what?
I'm saying, don't you, but because you gotta think about it. She ain't, you know, Tamara know I don't celebrate Christmas. She don't know about y'all celebrating Christmas and all that. But you acting like Emily. You said something about Emily doing all this for you and how Emily be checking on the kids. And you know, the girl, like, why you doing that? What has she done to you to get that reaction?
She didn't do anything to me. Yeah, then. She asked me, was I okay? I told her I was fine. And then I told her I was just a little bit. And she...
Cam Little tried it from 75 yards. He's just short. He's like, ooh, almost. So he said, I'm moving in from 73. Watch this. This is pregame. 73 yards with plenty on that kick. At Biscuitville.
So we talked about the Clippers in the third and fourth. Tonight,
I hate how good this is, I'm being honest.
It's just something about when that man...
So, as many of you guys know, Christmas is in 2 days. And I moved about a week ago, so I had to make sure I could get a tree up. And I thought, okay, let me show everybody that I got my tree up, so I put it on my story. And in almost 40 seconds, I immediately got flamed. Like, bro, it's not that bad. So, as many of you guys know, Christmas is in 2 days. And
You just.
He's watching.
Damn.
Diana. What's going on?
What's going on? Hey guys.
How you doing? I ain't got too much time out here. I got a lot going on in the street. I'm trying to handle my business. What's that?
All right. Just want to talk to you about the trap.
What about it?
Jara told me you sent her to the trap the other day.
Man, it really wasn't what you think. It wasn't. I ain't said
It wasn't like that. She actually gave us a good word, and that ain't my business. Stay out of it.
I did. It was an accident. I was trying to send it to a studio. It wasn't our studio. It was another studio, and I got the addresses mixed up because one of the guys had sent me an address.
Okay, so you didn't even notice you sent her to this is
I did notice. I went and got her.
You went and got her. How long was she there?
I mean, I don't know. If she was there any longer, she probably would turn my trap house into a church.
Look,
that's all I'm saying. Them folks was having communion when I pulled up.
That doesn't matter to you. The trap is dangerous. I don't even want her anywhere around that. I told you that. How many times?
Okay.
How many times? The reason I know you're in the streets, heavy, strong. I know that. I mean, come on now. But I also know you're somebody that I could trust.
You can trust me.
I know I could trust you, but
Call me old, call me whatever, but this behavior by DK Metcalf needs to be normalized if we're being honest, because a lot of y'all walk around like you ain't never been punched in the face. Now we have to listen to people like this guy on CBS talking about.
I don't care what said, and granted, he might have said something that he probably deserved to get punched, but you still can't go into the crowd.
See, this is a guy who's never been punched in the face. I don't know what was said in this interaction, nor do I really care. All I know is, if you are a fan, it's a grown-ass man, and you get within arm's length of an NFL player, you are solely responsible on how this interaction is going to go. Now, this is the era I grew up on. Lions fans, respectfully. How are y'all mad at DK Metcalf, but not Dan Campbell or anyone else part of the Lions organization?
so
My wife, the halftime buzzer beater.
They added the instant replay because of that shot, because technically the shot should have not counted.
But no, technically it shouldn't have counted. We ain't got we got the rain. So
I'm trying to show you some flowers. So the NBA put in the instant replay because of you.
So kind of walk us through that. The Kings, shout out to the Kings, man. At that time, the Kings were having a phenomenal year. We had Vlade, who was IQ. You know, Webb, who was a monster.
Oh, you gave him fits.
I ain't getting nothing.
Shaq credited you in that series.
That was Shaq, man. That was Shaq being Shaq. And I shout out to Shaq for showing the brothers some love. But nah, man, he was giving us all we could handle.
We were losing.
You know?
By a lot.
By a lot. And right at the end of the quarter, I remember somebody passed it to me right before halftime and right inside half court.
If your puppy is smart, if you push them.
What's going on, everybody? Mark Ingram.
How did you get the name?
Halftime and right inside half court, I just heaved it up. So
shots all net. Some of the guys went crazy. I remember the crowd applauding and everything, but shit, he's getting our ass kicked. And I remember just walking off, head down, guys dapping. I didn't even want to dap and everything because I didn't feel like that was worthy. I felt like the end was in sight. But right after that, going into halftime, we came back out. You knew they was going to figure it out, and it was going to be competitive. Right.
We didn't figure it out until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was. Because they came out again.
We were down 14 with 10 minutes left.
Yeah, don't matter when you figure out, as long as you figure it out. Wow.
Mr. Lawrence. Yes. You're being evicted. This is a quarter to remove you and your belongings from this property.
No, wait. Please. I just need a little more time to get the money.
I'll take it from here. Thanks. You're already 2 months behind, Clyde. It's too late.
It's Christmas Eve. My granddaughter and I don't have anywhere else to go.
Grandpa? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Just give me a minute. You know, I used to do well for myself. And I even own real estate just like you. But lately, I've fallen on hard times. So please, you've got to work with me.
I don't have time for this, Clyde. I need you out. Now. Fellas. I need everything out of you. Pronto.
Time to look around. 35 and 20. 36.
If a man wants to take me on a date moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit on a date. Hear me out. A man makes a reservation, wants to take me out, wonderful, no problem. Gets there early. Okay, kudos for him. He calls me and says, I've made a mistake. Sir, what is the mistake that you've made? He says, I can't get in because I don't meet the dress code requirement. I say, well, what are you wearing? Because look at me. What? Okay, I'll see you in a moment. I'll be there in a couple minutes. He goes, yeah, I forgot they had a dress code. You made the reservation. You said.
We're just giving you $100. Thanks, man. Make me stress you out. Make me stress you out. Did you like?
The audition. First time I think I ever got starstruck was when I walked in and Rhea Perlman was sitting there and Danny DeVito and them was there and I was like, dang.
What do you expect?
But that's never that, like, that's not what? It's the person.
There we go. Alright, we're here, man. Can you work with it?
I guess your team gonna be right there with us in Cancun.
What are you talking about, Chuck?
Your team, the Ravens. That's your team, what? Ain't it? Or we not coming?
Go ahead. Come on, huh? You smell good. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Cute.
What's going on there?
I did some errands, you know, I got my nails done, stuff like that. Just trying to get myself together.
Hang on a mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas.
The NBA has a funny way of telling you trash. Not too specific. But like, they'll ship 8 dudes for 1 dude. Like if you on the 8 dude side, like you kind of right there. Do you think that if you're ever on that list, it's time to call it a day? For sure. If I'm just getting thrown in the trade on a random Thursday, like, yeah, man, I'm sending me a